need you. You give me something I need. Now tell me I got something for you. Come on, come on, come on and do it. Come on and do what you do.
I tried a dry drink from a nomad. It was a funny sort of brew. I tried slings in Singapore. They were dry, but nothing new. And Manhattans in Manhattan just simply wouldn't do. I'd thought that there was nothing left to try. When I stumbled on a club where the drink was quite exclusive and the clientele inside was certainly conducive, when I asked for something extra, I got this neat reply. The dry that you are looking for's Martini Extra Dry.
We've been waiting ages for you. Did you bring anything?
Well, that's pathetic.
This all we got? I'd give anything for some dairy leaf.
Me too.
Would you give Veronica Dribblethwaite a kiss?
Yeah?
Look what I've found.
With its milk and cheese, Dairy Lee's a good source of calcium, but it's the taste kids will give anything
Well,
for.
I can't wait till tomorrow. Why? What are we doing? Oh, we're watching you kiss Veronica Dribblethwaite.
How do you do it?
Hi, I'm Leo. I eat the lion's share.
Rah.
Aries, I give it a good battering. Libra, I like to weigh up the alternatives. Wait, hey!
Cancer, and I'm a shell man myself.
Cadbury's cream eggs.
Aquarius, and sometimes I get carried away. Virgo, and this is my first one.
Capricorn, mind if I butt in?
Scorpio, one nip from me and it's history.
Cadbury's cream eggs.
Pisces, and I dive right in. Gemini, and I like to slurp it. Bite it. Slurp it. Bite it.
Sagittarius, I could eat 2 or 3 on a trot. Taurus, and I go at it like a bowl of sweet chop.
Cream eggs. Cadbury's cream eggs.
How do you do it?
The restaurant bill caused frustration. I couldn't pay for my crustacean, but flexible is so digestible. Does you does or does you don't take access? Does you does or does you don't take access?
8 million outlets worldwide does. Does you does?
Brian and Charlie were a couple of average, hard-working gangsters.
Hit the dick when you're dead!
You shot Louis, you twerp.
Who'd had enough.
I really hate this bank job.
No insurance?
No job security.
You want to work for somebody else?
No.
No.
You know what we ought to do? Is steal the money for ourselves.
Brian, they're gonna kill you!
Let go of me! I'm trying to commit a major crime!
Now,
Hold it!
Are you off your trolley?
Throw them bags over here.
they'll need more than divine inspiration.
We're out of gas. You stupid dummy.
They'll need a miracle.
What is this place? We'll never get to the airport. The place will be crawling with cops. What are we going to do? And what is your name?
Sister Inviolata of the Immaculate Conception.
And yours?
Sister Euphemia of the 5 Wounds.
5 wounds for short.
nuns undercover.
How do I look?
Do nuns usually wear makeup?
It's our day off.
Nuns in luck.
We run a teacher training college for 18 to 22-year-old girls. You have experience.
Of 18-year-old girls, yes, plenty.
Nuns in hot water.
We all share bathrooms and showers, of course.
We don't tolerate nudity in any shape or form, especially our shape.
Nuns out of bounds.
Oh, we just love exercise.
And nuns off their rockers.
Got any booze?
But most of all,
I want Brian and Charlie.
Great!
they're nuns on the run.
From now on, it's every nun for himself.
Eric Idle.
You'll never get away with this.
Robbie Coltrane.
This is our only chance to go straight. You call this going straight?
Nuns on the Run. The story of an immaculate deception. In 1938, the Nights belonged to Harlem. The place to be was Club Sugar Ray's. The man to know was Quick.
Now, when you see Quick, I suggest you guys make plans to go elsewhere.
I ain't afraid of going up against Smalls or Calhoun.
That's because you're young.
Come on!
Full of vigor.
I work for Mr. Calhoun.
What kind of work do you do?
Whatever's required.
What would a woman that fine want in a big, fat, nasty, greasy, 12 sandwich eating? What does she want with it?
Oh, man, she likes fat guys.
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Danny Aiello.
It's nice to meet you.
Michael Lerner, Della Reese, Jasmine Guy.
I'd like to go upstairs.
Arsenio Hall.
Oh, Quick is mine. Gotta stop overreacting. Overreacted?
Harlem Nights.
I thought I was the only person who slept with his guns under the pillow. Look at her little gun. Oh, look at me.
You live at home with your father, you do your own cooking, and you're not married. Is that the whole story?
I think that's about as much as I'm going to talk about.
You're wearing your pink sweater. That's what you wear when you feel good. And when you feel bad, you wear the gray one.
You're watching me.
You stand out.
This is your last day. Could you pick up your paycheck?
What's the beef?
Hey, listen, you can't read, you know? Well, you could pick up the wrong box. You try to pick up a box of salt and get a box of roach powder or something. Hey, you're dangerous.
For Stanley Cox, life was a closed door.
You ask yourself, have I got a name if I can't write it? Am I a human being if I can't read it? You turn to stone.
Why don't you do something about it?
But Iris was the key.
I wanted to ask you if you could do something. Should have started this.
I'll be around.
That opened up his world.
Teach me to read.
This is...
A river.
This is...
A woman.
What they taught each other about life.
Finish this sentence. I'm good at.
I'm good at getting the right teacher.
You won't find in any book.
What goes on between me and you is more than sex and maybe even more than love. I don't know what to call it, but we patched each other up and we put each other together again, and that's glue, lady.
Once upon a time, in the middle of a deep, dark factory, an average Joe,
Joe Banks,
lived a very boring life.
Good morning, Dee Dee.
Hi, Joe. What's with the shoe?
Losing my soul.
Yeah.
Until one day, he found out his life was over.
I'm not sick except for this terminal disease.
That's right. You have some time left, Mr. Banks. Live it well.
And that's
Joe Banks?
when his adventure began.
You and I might be able to help each other. I want to hire you to jump into a volcano. A total red carpet situation. It's wine, women, and song in the sweetest little paradise you ever saw.
A real journey.
Are you Joe Banks?
Yeah.
Warner Brothers presents Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan.
Joe. Joe Banks.
In the story of a man, a mountain, and a miracle.
Take me to the volcano!
He's diving! He's jumping! He's leaping!
Written and directed by John Patrick Shanley, the Academy Award-winning writer of Moonstruck.
I love you.
I love you too. I've never been in love with anybody before either. It's great. I am glad. But the timing stinks. I gotta go.
Joe versus the volcano.
I looked out on the ice today. It was embarrassing. All right, let's face it. You're getting killed out there. Send your act down next Saturday, will you?
Hey, Coach, what kind of call is this? This ain't Pepsi.
It's all you deserve, Penchansky. Let's get back on the ice, guys.
Coach, shouldn't you have given him Pepsi? They're awful mad.
Exactly.
In America, a cola by any other name just isn't the same. Playtime popcorn in the foyer now. Spartacus, Spartacus, rah, rah, rah. Spartacus, Spartacus, rah, rah, rah. Enjoy, sweetheart, enjoy. Spartacus, rah, rah, rah.
From out of the west, in a cloud of dust, a thunder of hooves, and a mighty...
Great Scott!
I know, this is heavy.
Indians!
This summer, Marty and Doc go back one more time for their greatest adventure of all. Doc's living in the past.
Just try it, Lieutenant!
But he's about to be history.
What kind of a future do you call that?
I'm going back to 1885, and I'm bringing you home.
It's the last roundup.
Come on, run!
It's the final showdown.
Hey, lighten up, jerk!
Where Marty makes a name for himself.
What's your name, dude?
Eastwood. Clint Eastwood.
What kind of stupid name is that?
Doc meets his mate.
You saved my life.
Emmett Brown at your service.
And Tannen meets his match.
I'll hunt you and shoot you down like a duck.
It's Dog Buford. Shoot him down like a dog.
Michael J. Fox.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that? 7-Eleven.
Christopher Lloyd.
There's a fella that can't hold his liquor.
And Mary Steenburgen.
I never ever met a man like you before.
Gentlemen, excuse me, but my friend and I have to catch a train.
This summer, Steven Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis invite you.
Come on, Marty!
To the Rough Rider. Rip-roaring, rootin'-tootin', straight shooting.
It's in the hold-up! It's a science experiment!
Rousing conclusion of Back to the Future.
Let the festivities begin!
Back to the Future, Part 3.